So what is up again, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking to you about Cave Hole and Coal Creek Trail in Renton, Washington. Let's check it out. So Cave Hole and Coal Creek Trail is it's a 2.8 mile loop here in Renton, Washington. And it was kind of a last minute decision that we made. It was I had a work event on Saturday, and we decided, we had some time. We did a little bit of research and kind of tried to see what was close, because we didn't really want to drive too far. Did a little bit of research and found a couple that were close. We actually found one up in Everett, but didn't really want to drive all the way up north. So we ended up stumbling upon these two specific trails. So it was kind of later in the afternoon. I think it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we finally got there. It was maybe about 30 minutes away from where I live, and I live here in Renton, Washington. So it wasn't, the drive wasn't too bad, and there was still a lot of daylight left. So we got there, we got everything, and then we got our shoes on, and then we headed towards the trailhead. And of course they have a big list of all the trails that are included in this, because it's not just those specific two trails. It's actually, I want to say 7, 8, or 9 trails in one park. we decided to do that specific ones. So, you know, of course we got there, and then we set out on the trail, and then there were signs that pointed us in the right direction for the first trail. It's kind of confusing because we took, I think we took a right turn, and then we were on the right trail, and then it said it was supposed to be a loop, and then we got to an intersection, and it said, you know, like 3 different other trails, and none of them that were listed were the ones that we were actually on. So we were a little bit confused. Granted, we probably should have grabbed the map, but we don't normally grab a map because it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a trailhead. You're either going in the loop or you're going in and coming back out. Anyway, we went down a trail, totally confused because it wasn't the one that was listed on, you know, what we were gonna do to begin with. So we did that, and then I think about half a mile or another mile, we got to another intersection, and there were 4 more different trails, and none of them listed were the ones that we wanted to go on. So at that point, we didn't really know what to think of it, but we ended up going down that one for maybe another mile or so, and then we ended up finding a little I think it was actually Coal Creek Falls that we did get to, but there wasn't falls. It was more like a trickle, a little stream. It wasn't, I don't think it had rained here recently in the last couple of days, so it wasn't really doing much compared to what it normally does. So, you know, we saw that, and then I got the drone up. And while I got you guys here, I have joined the DJI affiliate program. So if you click any of the links listed below and you purchase something with one of those links, you know, I do get commission for that. So, you know, their products are great. I myself, I have the Ronin S back there. You can see it. It really helps stabilize your footage. It takes those, you know, jerky and jittery camera movements, and it makes them look real buttery smooth, very cinematic. And then I also, you know, picked up a DJI Mavic 2 Pro for the aerial shots to expand my my aerial videography game. And I don't do too much photography, but I may be getting into that. This drone is very good. 10-bit, it shoots 10-bit, 4K. So, you know, go ahead, pick one of those up, recommend somebody. And like I said, if you click the links below and you purchase something through those links, that comes back to me. So I would really love it. If not, still love you all. We went back the way we came in, thinking that, oh, maybe we would stumble upon where we were supposed to be going. But it turns out once we got to the end, there was another kind of like a board, you know, and it gave us a map, luckily. So there was a map on the board, and we were towards the end of a specific trail, none of the ones that we were wanting to go on. We got towards the end of the specific trail, and then we turned out we were going the wrong way, so we had to go back the way we came from. That 2.6 or 2.8 mile trail that we wanted to go on ended up being almost 5.6 to 6 miles. I was lugging around my DJI Ronin with my Blackmagic camera, thinking that it was only going to be a 2.6 mile trail, and it was not. So I was carrying that thing around. For those of you know what, you know, the Ronin is, the stabilizer, that alone is pretty heavy, along with the camera and then the gear. So I was carrying around, you know, 10 pounds in each hand for almost 6 miles, and I wasn't planning on doing that. But I got some pretty good footage, and I got the drone up, so it wasn't a total loss. And you know, we ended up hiking a couple different trails. Well, I wouldn't consider it a hike, but we did several trails, and you know, we kind of got to see, you know, more than we expected. But the trails itself, there wasn't much going on. Lots of greenery, of course, but as far as scenery, it was very repetitive. You see a lot of ferns, and everything looked the same. There wasn't much, you know, lush, colorful vegetation or anything really. So I wouldn't really recommend these trails unless you really wanted to go, you know, you lived in the area, or you wanted to go on like an evening walk or something like that, you know, something really easy to do. And of course, make sure you bring a map, or else you will get lost. But I wouldn't personally recommend it. Not much scenery, like I said. There's no views really, so it's just more of something you do if you want to go run or, you know, relax for a little bit. I don't think we'll be doing that one anytime soon, but stay tuned, because this next coming weekend, Pride quads, or Pride weekend, and then we actually have a volleyball tournament, an outdoor fours tournament that we're going to be playing on Saturday. So stay tuned for that footage. And you know, as always, let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what hikes you want me to post videos of, show you guys what it's all about, or maybe kind of like a preview, you know, to see, maybe even convince you to go on a specific hike, or there's a hike that, you know, you want to see more footage of or videos of before you actually commit to going on it, to see what it's like. And as always, leave comments down below, like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I will catch you guys next week.